All right, in this course, we're going to go over how to use the blacklist function. Now, this can be useful for, let's say you have a spammer calling you all the time. You just don't want to get calls from this person anymore for whatever reason the case may be. We can go ahead and block them from the system, and they will not be able to call into the system any longer unless they change their caller ID, which is getting harder and harder to do these days. So, how do we do it? Let's take a look. So if we look at these steps, first step, we're going to go to the dial plan section, which is under the PBX. So I'm going to go ahead and click on dial plan. And next thing that we're going to do is we're going to click on the blacklist option here in the dial plan. And so here we go. We're on the blacklist section. Now what we want to do is click on a blacklist number plus sign next to it. So I'm going to go ahead and add a blacklist. Now what we're going to do is we're going to type the phone number into the top box and put a description in right below that. So I'll just use my cell phone as an example. And description is going to be test delete me for now. And I'm going to go ahead and save that. And I get a notification that it was added to the blacklist. One thing that you might want to also consider is doing the couple variants of it. So I did it with just 858. I can do +1 858 688 1740. Test delete me again. And then I can also do it with just the one. And this will cover any possible way that the call could possibly come in. It would be nice if you could just put it in here in one format and you wouldn't have to do it 3 times. Maybe we'll be able to do that in a future update, but for now, it's an exact match that you have to match. So you do have to actually put it in potentially with the +1 and with the 1 and without the 1 to cover all the cases. Now, if you just look at your caller ID, you can actually see how it came in originally. And as long as you type it in exactly that same way, it should come in like that every time. But sometimes if people were to transfer the call to you or they go in through an IVR or something like that, it's possible that it could come in differently. And there you go. That's how you block people from being able to call into the system after that. Once they call in, it'll just hang up on them like you don't exist anymore, and they won't be able to call you anymore. But other numbers will work just fine. All right, well, that's everything. Go ahead and give that a try if you need to do that. Now it's your turn. All right, see you in the next one.